Am I live? Am I live? Hey everybody, how is everybody this evening? Well, I guess tonight, shoot. It's getting chilly out there. Fall is approaching. It's so much going on. You just cannot make this up. I hope everybody keep their mental health together because what's going on and what's to come is certainly depressing. It has to happen. It's written in the world. God to come on and just get it over with. Just do it all at once. Boom. Let's get this party started and just take down everything. Oh, hey, love. Hey, you want to join me? I can send you the link and you can come up. I'm just gonna do some news. I'm about to drop about 6, 7 videos. Hey, I said hey. Let me drop the link if you want to come up and sit with me. I got a question for you anyway. Hold on. That's the link if you want to come up. But I can ask you the question. So, um, do you remember? Hold on. Wait a minute. Huh? You remember him? Let me do my hold on. You know who I'm talking about? I'm trying to find a picture. You don't know who I'm talking about. Okay, let me get on into it. So we're doing Detroit news you can use. I decided to break it up because sometimes it be a whole bunch of topics, about 6 videos today. So apparently, well, you know the Venezuelans is here, living in the hood, and they definitely to the next. So they definitely here. But I'm trying to figure out, are they getting assistance from the state of Michigan? Because they definitely have to have their work papers. They gotta have driver's license. Are they gonna be voting? Because when you get your license from the state of Michigan, you ask if you can vote. So I'm curious about all these things. But anyway, Detroit Police Department, DMC, and Wayne County Prosecutor's Office team up for a Work Better Together 5K. Let me see if I can make this bigger. The Detroit Police Department and the Wayne County Prosecutor Office have joined forces to host the inaugural Work Better Together 5K event, partnering with Detroit Medical Center Rehabilitation Institute of Michigan. I had a friend that worked there. The 5K aims to support the wellness programs of both departments, proceeds from the event will go directly to improving the health and well-being of the brave men and women who serve in these critical areas. In these critical areas. You know what? Let me go live on Rumble. Look, y'all, download Rumble. It's a Gina 19, and follow me. I forgot to bring up my Rumble. I gotta drop videos on Rumble. Let me just record this. All right, flip it. Okay. Detroit news you can use. All right, that's one thing going on. Let me see what else going on.
Oh, you got a side part ponytail?
Hmm.
Looks nice.
Thank you. Secret radar recording fuels theory mob boss Jimmy Hoffa as mobsters warn truth will come out. A disturbance in the earth beneath the old third base of the now demolished baseball stadium, while may mark the spot where union boss Jimmy Hoffa was laid to rest. Hoffa's disappearance in the summer 1975 has continued to perplex investigators for decades. The case breakers are seeking conclusive answers. Wow, so they saying he buried at the old stadium. Wow, how long they knew that? There's a police situation taking place at a home on the east side today. Officials arrived on St. Patrick Street, right next to Coleman A. Young Airport, yesterday. Local 4 has seen detectives talking to the family, and moments ago, Police Chief James White arrived on the scene and went to the home. We are expecting him to speak with us shortly, so I'm not sure what happened there, but you guys know that 3-year old accidentally shot himself when he got a hold to his mother's gun. We have to make sure if you got guns, you got to put them up. They got to be held in safe places. Then we had a freeway shooting off I-96 in Middle Belt. It was a road rage incident. I be getting mad too though when I drive. I be getting pissed off. I give you the finger, cuss at you and everything. I ain't gonna shoot you though, but I do act a fool when I get mad. Now they saying Detroit residents concerned about a mysterious odor. Residents and some business owners on Detroit's east side say a mysterious foul smell has been getting worse in recent months. And this is all Gratiot near Mount Elliott. Oh, wow, might be a dead body over there somewhere. Abdul said the awful smell is beginning to affect her business. My clients have complained. I have complained, and nothing is done yet. That the smell is so bad, she feels it could affect people's health in the area. Because with this kind of smell, people could get sick. It might be a dead body. That she said it seems to get worse in the afternoon and is unbearable on a windy day. I want the city to come out and see what it is. Some residents have speculated the odor may be coming from a nearby business or a site of an old business that was torn down. Others feel it may be coming from a sewer. Oh, so they did come out and said it's coming from the sewer system. Well, y'all need to fix it. Detroit relaunches ID program to aid vulnerable residents. So see now these Venezuelans about to get a Detroit ID too. From doctor's visits to opening bank accounts, photo IDs have become a necessary. After 2 years, the city is relaunching a Detroit program that helps some of the most vulnerable. The Detroit ID card program can help break barriers to the unhoused and segments of the immigrant population. I just said that. I knew that. I knew that. All you need is a utility bill or rental agreement or something that verifies your identity. If you're unhoused out but belong to a shelter, the shelter can provide proof of address. The Detroit ID program is connected to 3 credit unions so people can have accounts. Spanish and other translation services are also available, I'm sure. The program was launched in 2016 and paused during the pandemic, and restarting was hard 2022. The city says it's working with a new vendor and that your data is safe. You can get a photo ID starting on Saturday, September 7th, which is today, at the Detroit Health Department's third annual block party, 100 block of Mack Avenue, or you can visit Detroit Health Department, 100 Mack Avenue, or the Patton Recreation Center, 2301 Woodmere during normal business hours. Ain't this some shit? Now you know what? Now this shocked me because my son showed me this while we was working. Body to the police, and this happened in Warren, a suburban Detroit park with baseball fields and a playground. Had an unusual dish this week. An open casket containing the body of a 97-year-old woman who used to live in the area. Police in Warren fielded calls from curious residents. People thought it was a prank. Madonna Stiller's family said they were simply wanting to honor her before her burial that day in Detroit. A viewing at the local funeral home apparently was impossible after the body was transported to Michigan. She died in Wellsville, New York at 8 on August 29th. The funeral director temporarily situated the casket in a park so that the deceased family members could say their final goodbyes prior to the burial at Mount Olivet Cemetery. A photo on Facebook showed an open casket and a spray of flowers under large leafy trees. I saw that too, and I thought it was a prank too. I'm like, who would just leave a body in the middle of the park? The family says we just wanted to honor my mother. We didn't mean to cause any problems, and I didn't mean for it to be in the newspaper. City officials said the park can't automatically be a place for open caskets. We would ask that the public please contact City Hall or the police department in advance if requesting a viewing at a city park so that we can ensure the necessary protocols are respected. Wow. Unemployment prices in Detroit have been up. New forecast predicts what's next. Right, and I thought that inflation was at the late Jezebel said that inflation, but every week I go to the grocery store is higher. Gas been fluctuating. In Detroit, unemployment is expected to tick up slightly before improving, while inflation is expected to drop sharply over the next year. Mm. But it's your policies that cause inflation. It's the Biden Harris policies that cause the inflation just don't pop up. It's the policies. The forecast comes on the heels of more mixed prediction for the state as a whole. The forecast The first paints a challenging picture with slowing job growth, right? Because everybody laying off. We in a recession big time. 2025 gonna be real rough. Rise of unemployment, hardly any growth in real disposable income. And then they lied about the job numbers and had to take off 1 million jobs. I have never seen an administration that are just liars. The second offers a more optimistic outlook with statewide growth persisting through a period of high inflation and interest rates and a subsequent slowdown in national economic growth. The city's unemployment rate is expected to edge upward, growing from 7.5 last year to 7.8. Then the city could get some relief as forecasts predict a drop to 6.9 by 2028 and 2020, baby. You better buckle up, put on your seatbelt. Overall, the number of jobs and the number of employed restaurants in Detroit are both expected to continue to climb during the next few years. Economists caution that despite the brightening economic future, three-fifths of Detroiters continue to live in lower income households. That's more than twice the national average. Detroit Economic Outlook for 2023 through 2029 found that payroll jobs in the city recovered from C-19 from the pandemic as of earlier this year. The outlook was produced as part of the City of Detroit University Economic Analysis Partnership between U of M and the city, Michigan State, and Wayne State. The city's economic recently weathered both high interest rates and labor unrest, including strikes at Blue Cross Blue Shield, the auto plants, and the city's three casinos. Both forecasts see brighter days in the near future. The Detroit economy has displayed encouraging resilience in the face of challenging economic environment over the past couple of years. We in a recession. It's gonna be more job layoffs. Point blank, flat out true. Detroiters have been paying significantly more for goods because of higher inflation, but the economists now predict that Detroit Consumer Price Index inflation will go up from 5.4 last year to about 2.7 this year, then drop again between the years of 2025 and 2029. That's a lie. We caution that there's substantial uncertainty, substantial uncertainty surrounding our forecast. Oh shoot. Which does not include a recession. I told y'all, you can just figure this stuff out. A 1 million Powerball ticket sold at Metro Detroit gas station. Let me see. It was sold on chair at MD Westland LLC 32919 Cherry Hill in Westland. The winning numbers, I need to take a picture of this. Shoot, I got to check my ticket. 7, 10, 21, 33, 59. The Powerball was applied was 3 times. With no other Powerball jackpot winners during September 4th, the jackpot now stands at 112 million. Dang. So they saying that if you buy a multi-family dwelling In Detroit, the demand remains strong. Yes, demand from renters remains strong, but multifamily investment sales are sluggish thanks to higher interest rates. My bad. I read that all wrong. And while monthly rents continue to rise on year to year, that growth has slowed. Come on, God, don't look up. Okay. Greg Coulter, and founder and managing member of Bloomfield Hills Income Property Organization, said that this is especially true in Detroit suburban areas. It looks like suburban markets are performing better for multifamily dwellings today as well. Rent a multifamily just dwelling and you live in one and rent out the rest, it pays for itself. So regulators offer Detroit input session on DTE's request to buy hike electric rates, 456 million. They're offering an in-person opportunity for utility customers to have their say. A public hearing will be scheduled from 6 to 8 at Mumford High School, September 18th. The gathering comes as DT seeks to hike residential election rates by nearly 10% in what's become an annual process of seeking permission to require residents, businesses, and industrial power users to pony up for the cost of running the grid as climate change fueled storms batter the state and regularly leaves large customers in the dark. That's interesting. September 18th, month to high school. You can go there and have your American rock band Green Day was rushed off the stage the other day. Oh, it was due to a drone there. I never even heard of them, so I don't know who they are. Detroit woman shot and killed while trying to de-escalate an argument on Runyon Street. Police say two juveniles who knew each other got into an argument before one of them pulled out a gun. The mother of one of the juveniles was shot and killed when she attempted to intervene. That is so sad. A second victim is hospitalized in critical condition. Wow. I told you they relaunching that program. Recession is here just like I see it. The recession is here. Thousands of UAW union workers show solidarity amid the Labor Day march, but they steady laying off. Oh, and they still talking about Jezebel Kamala backlash from her accent change. You better thank a union member. You better thank a union member. Okay, I'm not gonna get off into Michigan. I'm gonna do that separately. I think I got some more Detroit. think I do. Yep, I do. $500 reward offer for information in Detroit party store parking lot robbery. This is it happened August on Warren Avenue by Gulfport. Oh, that's on the east side. An armed man approached a 29-year-old victim in the parking lot and took his jewelry and wallet, which contained money and other cards. Police said the suspect drove off in a red Chevrolet Equinox that had a moonroof and luggage rails. The victim was not injured. Now, wait a minute. I'm about to get off of this. I don't understand about this 3D printers. I really don't. I don't understand because they say that it look. I don't understand. Oh, it's not coming up. There was a high-speed chase across Macomb County. It ends with two teens arrested. I swear to God, every time I go live, the animals go crazy or my son got something to say. This was on September 4th. It was in Sterling Heights. They was in a stolen Kia. It was on Van Dyke and Metropolitan Highway. The Kia was going 100 miles per hour through red lights into oncoming traffic and turned its headlights off in an effort to lose the police. The chase ended with lost control as it turned on Van Dyke and crashed into a building. Police said three people exited the vehicle and ran off in different directions. Two 16-year-olds were taken. Wow. I just had to add that in there with Detroit. Could have put that with Michigan news. All right, so that's what we got today for Detroit. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I'm doing the news first, and then I'm about to hit into secret societies, Project 2025, New World Order, and something else. Something else. I don't know. Something else. We'll see. The title be in description. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Let me stop that there.